My thinking is to come here someday to set up a hide. Should really have other shoes for this, I notice. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so the ground here is basically wet. But there's a field or a moss, a bog actually. A bog on the other side of these trees. And at night, having a hide there's gonna be for sure animals walking across here. So that is one potential, one option. Take note, it is very wet and I need to come with rubber boots. It's time to benchmark the Monopod, specifically whether or not I can use a Monopod while using a 200 to 600 and basically filming at 200 or 600, because that's what I mainly do, right? And I think it's very hard. I mean, shooting stable video with as little as possible of post-processing, ideally no post-processing. Because you sort of get crop and all kinds of stuff, right? So hopefully we'll see, but this is the benchmark. So we're gonna try a bunch of stuff. We're gonna try a bunch of stuff with this and see what works. Obviously I have my trusted Gitzo with me as well, with the gimbal head. But it's basically, it's the middle of the day and I'm just here to record sounds actually. I'm not really doing any serious kind of shooting today because, well, there's no good light, so there we go. Alright, let's get this thing going. So I basically have a tilt head. Oh god, there's so much wind. Let's see. Can even hear me, but basically, yeah, I have a tilt head. This is a Sirui, oh god, what is it, L-10 or could it be like Sirui L-10 or 10S or something like this? Anyway, I will put it in the description so you can see. But I think it works very well. Like the tilt head is obviously, there's nothing wrong with the tilt head. In fact, I really like it. And the whole reason why I want a monopod to begin with is that I don't like walking around carrying the Gitzo. But this one, just as I as easily as I can carry the camera when I'm walking, so I can just hold it like this, and the monopod is just here, or you know, you can hold it like this, like this. It's easy to walk around, and if you do find something you need to shoot, then you know, it's fairly easy. But okay, let's start to see what we can do here. Now let's start with 200, and what I'm testing here is basically, there is some what do we have here? Oh yeah, those for example. Basically I'm sitting down, I'm holding the camera with one hand and I'm holding on the monopod with the other hand. Okay, that was 350, and now let's do 500. Same thing. Oh my god, this is gonna be hard, isn't it? Yeah, that's about the most stable I can do, I think. Let's try with some more stuff. Okay, another try at 600. Definitely much harder to sort of stand upright like I'm doing right now. Just standing with a camera like this, shooting at 600 with a monopod, it's and also the wind of course doesn't help, right? But I mean, it's just so much easier to move around with it, you know, like when you're walking, and rather than, you know, having the camera in the backpack and completely missing the shot or whatever if something interesting appears. I feel like with a monopod, which basically weighs nothing, you can at least have a shot at getting whatever it is that you're trying to get while you're doing, like I do. I hike around a lot, so it's I think for me it's actually beneficial to have it. This is where the tilt head comes in handy, so this is really cool. So basically what I can do now is I can unscrew the tilt head, and notice that the camera is still stable, but I can do this or this, which is really nice, and then you can tighten it. So it's basically like a gimbal head, but only in this direction, and it weighs much less. So now I don't have to lean back so much. So here's the branch. This is at this is at 600. It's time to head out again. Now this is what I'm talking about. Now I'm walking with my backpack on. I have the camera, you know, on my monopod. And it works really well. I can carry it like this. We're gonna do some more testing. I feel like that works best when you have a squatting position. So you squat, you put the monopod, you put it down, and you sort of lean on it while having one elbow on each leg as you're squatting, like right above your knee. That sort of gives a lot of stability even with a monopod.
I just saw a bird that was sitting in one of those trees there. I think it's still there. It's sitting close to the... He's sitting on the branch, jumping back and forth. And I'll try to get it on the camera.
Well, that's it for our monopod adventures. I'm definitely gonna keep using this. It's serves as a good complement, and especially for, you know, walking and being able to quickly put it down and get a shot. Definitely works. It's still tricky. You still have to practice shooting stable footage, but it can be done using various positions and so on. If you have any suggestions or other ideas on how to use a monopod to get stable footage with video using, you know, a 200 to 600 or similar type of lens, please let me know in the comments. See you guys in the next one.